All right, all right, all right, all right. Happy October. I would say rabbit, rabbit, but that was yesterday. And I honestly just had to listen to my energy, listen to where my body was going, what my body was doing. And that was not to serve yesterday. It was to take care of things I needed to take care of. It was to take care of me and get stuff done around the house. But we are here today. I cleansed the whole house already. I saged and Palo Santo'd and blew the cinnamon. It is going to be an amazing October. It feels different. It feels better. It just is all around going to be better than September, than August, than July. So if you're feeling the shift in the energy, take a deep breath, enjoy it, express the gratitude. I know this full moon on Friday was a doozy for everybody. A lot of people are saying they felt it. So if that's the case for you, it's totally okay. Take a deep breath. You're good. Okay. Now we are out of the full moon energy, so it should start to get a little easier. We have some beautiful transits this month. We have Pluto stationing direct, which is also going to feel a lot better as well. And as we go from Libra into Scorpio, it's going to feel all kinds of things. However, the beautiful thing about October is that we have harvest time, right? So it's really looking at what we were able to grow, what we were able to do this past year, and how we can move forward and really get into the things that we need to release. Like, think about it. The autumn brings, like, the autumn trees, they make letting go look absolutely beautiful. So I want you to take that as motivation to continue to let go of the narratives that no longer serve you, continue to let go of the people that no longer serve you, continue to let go of anything that is not for your higher good and not for where you desire to go. All righty. Now you can tell I am shuffling right now, so I have no idea what these cards are going to say, but I do know that October just feels better. It feels a lot like being done with the bullshit, and at least in my world anyway. And we have eclipse season coming up. Eclipse season, we have the solar, yeah, the solar eclipse on the 14th, and then the lunar eclipse later in the month. I believe it's the 28th. Now, these are two super powerful energies. What's beautiful about the eclipses, and I'm holding an eclipse workshop that's totally free, limited spots. So if you want in, message me and I'll get you the link. But here's the thing, eclipses bring us the changes we need, not the changes we necessarily want. So it could really shake stuff up, especially because this first one is in Libra. Libra, balance, harmony. But Libra is the house of relationships. So with this solar eclipse coming on the 14th, you definitely want to pay attention to what relationships might get shaken up. It doesn't necessarily mean romantic, it could be friendships, familial, collegial, whatever. Just keep that in mind moving forward, because there I know in my personal life, there's definitely relationships that are getting shaken up right now. And I wouldn't be surprised that by the solar eclipse in a few weeks, that's taken care of one way or the other. So just something to look out for and something to pay attention to. Okay. But let's see what we got for the month of October. Like I said, October, hell yeah, I'm here for it. And basically, everything I just said is basically what this reading is. So, right now, we're coming out of a time of, being very much in our head, but also being very logical, being very maybe sharp tongued, maybe quick witted. And we have moved into this place of independence, but more in the sense of like financial independence or like financial abundance. And if that's not hitting you, it might be in terms of relationships, it might be in terms of emotions, but you're feeling super abundant in a certain area. And I want you to really look at that and express gratitude for that. Because when we express gratitude, the more of it we do, the more we get, right? So we want to say, thank you, universe, more and more and more. Thank you. Let's keep going. And by the end of the month, not surprised, again, with the eclipses coming, we have the devil card. Now, devil card isn't a bad thing by any means. The devil card, whenever I see it, can mean one of two things. One, and this is usually what it is, it's about breaking bonds with things that are unhealthy for us. So again, this goes with the relationships, right? And that solar eclipse is really going to knock it around the 14th. And then by the lunar eclipse on the 28th, we're really going to clear out those relationships, which totally makes sense because we're in Libra season. Again, it rules over the house of relationships, but it really means like breaking the bonds of the things that no longer serve you. So again, if it's relationships, if it's a job, if it's just characteristics or habits or whatever, like by the end of the month they're going to be gone. And that's a beautiful thing because again, eclipses bring us the changes we need, not the changes we want. And some of us might be feeling a certain way about this, like we already see it coming, we know it's coming, we're ready for it. And it might be like disheartening. You might be upset about it. It might be something that actually upsets you a lot because you put some effort into these relationships. You put some effort into whatever this is that you know you need to let go of this month. And the feminine in you doesn't want to let go. The feminine is like, oh, let's nurture it. Let's try again. And we're trying to hold on to it. And whether that's money, whether that's relationships, whatever it is, we're trying to hold on to it, like gripping it, but it's literally like the same. We're trying to grip sand and it's falling out of our hands. We need to start to accept this and allow it to go because the more we resist it, the more it's going to persist and the worse it's going to get. So accept where it is. And I know it can be hard. Grieve the relationships, grieve what you need to grieve and move it along. A great way to do that would be some Reiki sessions and getting that energetically moved out of you, some cord cuttings, and again, all of which I do. And even just sitting in meditation and sitting with the intention of, I'm grieving this relationship. I'm okay. I know it's for my higher good. And although I can't see it right now, let's rock it, right? Let's keep it moving. And if you can really start to accept this now and start to move forward, then I do think by the end of the month, even if you're going a little within, you are going to be able to be generous and give back to your community, to your clients, to those that are in your life that truly do mean the world to you, but not without letting go of what no longer serves you. And if you're able to do this, you're going to be starting on the new path. And regardless, whether you're ready or not, the new beginning is coming. So you can drive yourself crazy over it. You can keep yourself up at night. But once these relationships or job or whatever are cleared out, everything's going to start to move super, super, super fast because you're telling the universe, no, I am ready for the next level. I am serious about what I'm telling you I'm serious about. Like, let's let it go. Let's do it in a good way and let's keep going. And with this fresh start, this new beginning, I feel like that's coming more around Halloween time. So like after obviously the eclipses, you're going to have a fresh mindset and look at everything a little differently. Now, October, although I gave you some news that you could be like, oh, Steph, like that doesn't sound like it's good. It is because these eclipses really knock us into alignment. Where we are not in alignment, these eclipses are like, fix it. And we don't really have a choice. It's kind of done for us. And whether you believe in the energy of the eclipses or not, like it's going to happen. And the eclipses usually, not always, like this one, we have half of them on the north node, on the south node. The north node, it's not there yet, but it will be next in the spring. And this is where the changes really happen. This is where the karmic stuff really happens. So it's really important to pay attention. And it's really important that if something is coming up time and time and time again, especially over the last 6 months, if it's the same thing, guess what? You need to let it go. Because the definition of crazy is doing something the same over and over again and expecting it to change. It's not going to change. You have to change. So that's what I need from you. Now, I bought these cards a while ago. It's called Angels of the Light cards, and I haven't used them like on lives or any. Well, I may have, I don't know, but I've used them in readings, and I'm feeling very called to pick one for you. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. And this is going to be for the collective. So as always, take what resonates and leave the rest, right? It might not resonate with everybody, but the people that are meant to hear it, I'm sure it will resonate for. And let's see. Thank you, Spirit. So it says flexibility. Life is full of changes and surprises. Your guidance is to move with the current, for it is resistant for no, for it is resisting the flow which creates problems. Didn't I say that? Ask your angel to help you open your mind and heart to new ideas and fresh options. When you accept the possibility that there are other ways, previously unseen doorways will be open to you, and you will move easily through change. There is a solution to every problem, so look at all things with eyes of love and expectation. Then life force will flow freely through you. You will feel healthy and alive, and you can access the necessary resources and wisdom within yourself to help you through change. So these all have an affirmation at the bottom of them. So I think this is a beautiful affirmation for the month of October. So feel free to use it and really say it to yourself every day for the month. And it says, I am free and flexible. So I really do believe that that's how we're going to make it through October, because like I said, this change is coming. And I do feel like a lot of us are breaking the bonds in certain relationships, which goes along with Libra season. So it's totally on point and totally in divine timing. And I also feel like with this eclipse season, like some of us are just going to be like smacked in the face about all of it. So with that in mind, don't resist it. Like it's happening for your greater good. And again, it's not going to make sense right now necessarily, but hopefully you'll be able to look back a couple years from now and be like, I see why it had to happen the way it did, right? So you really, 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 really just need to trust. As hard as it may be to let go of certain things, people, whatever, trust. Because that's the human coming through. Your soul and your higher self know what it is you need to let go of. Trust that. Trust that. Okay. And like I already mentioned in the video, I have my free eclipse workshop coming up on the 11th, 7 p.m. Eastern time. If you want in, limited spots are available, but I'll put the link in the comments for you if you want to hop in on that. I also have my School of Energy program starting towards the end of the month, October 23rd. This is going to be one of my signature programs moving forward. It is all about energy, how to use energy like intuitively with your hands, how to help heal using this energy. It's going to be the laws of energy. It's going to be about energetics, how to hold our own energy, and how to make sure we're protecting our energy and cleansing our energy, and really going into the quantum physics and science behind energy, because everything on this planet is energy. Everything. And energy can neither be created or destroyed. And we're going to be really looking at that from a metaphysical lens to really use it to our advantage and to our ability to really grow and be better people. So that starts the 23rd. That's going to be 2 trainings a week for 12 weeks. So this is a long, intensive program. You're not going to want to miss this beta round because it is going to be incredible. The power that's already coming through with what's going to unravel through this program, like you are going to be blown away and leave a completely different person. That ends in January. And also in January, I have my retreat here in New York, which I do have some spots still available. You want to hop in on this. This is a healing and spiritual retreat. So basically what I'm going to be doing is a lot of energy work on you, a lot of healing. I'm going to have sound bowls. We're going to have a cacao ceremony. It's going to be super magical, and I'm going to tie in astrology, but I'm also going to activate you spiritually. So if you are spiritual, it's going to deepen your gifts, and it's going to be just magical because it's in the mountains here in New York. And maybe we'll even have like that little magical layer of snow, not many inches, you notice, just a little layer just to make it pretty and beautiful. So that's in January. And again, like I already mentioned, sessions are half off for the month of October for the entire month. So if you want to hop on a session, let me know. I can do healing, I can do astrology, tarot, mediumship, whatever it is your heart desires on these sessions, they are half off this month. So if you're looking, let me know and I'll give you that link as well. If you're catching this on Facebook, all of the links are in the comments. If you're catching this on Instagram, some of them are going to be in my link tree. Otherwise, you have to message me. And then if you're catching this on YouTube, they're all in the description for you. Alrighty. But as always, have the most magical rest of your day. Happy October. And let's rock it and be flexible and free and allow what needs to let go. Go. I love you. Sending you so much love and light. See you later.